welcome to the annual ISN Gathering 2023. This is the 5th edition and we are super excited. This year's theme is Unlocking Potential, Collaborating for Growth and Impact. A lot of our guests are already in and I have been able to interview a few people on the red carpet, which you'll be seeing shortly. But just know that today's event is going to be mind-blowing. A lot of partnering, a lot of growth, connecting, networking is going to be happening here. I hope you're ready.
My name is Dr. Gweba Diwani and I'm the head of the Digital Transformation Center Nigeria. The Digital Transformation Center Nigeria is a jointly funded project by the European Union and the German Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development, and it's implemented by GIZ. We focus on entrepreneurship, digital innovation, and digitalization.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how high is your morale for this event?
I'd say I'm at an 11.
11! I like that everybody's saying 11 today. You're officially welcome to the 5th edition.
Thank you.
And I'm sure this isn't your first time, is it?
My second time.
Great. Okay, so what major expectations do you have for today's event?
I'm open, I like to let the day unfold and surprise me. So I'm not big on having expectations. I'm just happy to be here and looking forward to networking and to supporting ISL.
All right, then we're so happy to have you.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful event.
You too.
Thank you. Morning, ma'am. Just before I meet you on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about today's event?
10 being what?
10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. 10, yay! But this 10 sounds like 10. 10? Yes, I like that. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Blessing. I'm the MD of 360 Creative Innovation Lab and newly elected member of the board, ISN, Director of Finance.
It's so great to meet you, ma'am. What major expectations do you have for today's event?
So today's event for us is about collaborating for growth. Our major expectation is how do we collaborate with private sectors, participants, everybody, so that we can take innovation and technology to the next level.
Okay, so what do you think participants, what expectations should they come with and what should they do at the end of the event?
So at the end of the event, one of the things that I think they should do is to reach out to whoever. Networking is an intentional process.
Okay.
If you don't know how to network, I think one of the things you should do is that here, get to talk to people, make a remarkable impact, and go back home and sit down and analyze who do you need for your next group. Because what is today is for growth, and collaborating for growth is what do I need from this person so that I can grow, and what would this person give me so that he or she.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a wonderful time.
Thank you.
So Plus Incubation Hub, what is that about?
So Plus Incubation Hub is one of the members of ISN, a co-workspace, a technology hub where we work with entrepreneurs and startups. Use technology to start to grow their businesses.
Oh, I see that. Where are you located?
We are in Lagos.
Okay.
3 locations, but now down to 2. Hopefully in the next coming year we'll also expand into Abuja.
Okay, so could you please properly introduce yourself?
So my name is Edward Esene. I'm a co-founder at Plus Incubation Hub. I'm also one of the new directors at ISN.
Okay.
The new marketing director of ISN.
Great. So I want to believe that not everybody really knows about hubs and what they really do. Can you just tell us a few things?
Wow. So hubs are a community that works with ambitious young talent that are passionate about solving local issues with technology. So for instance, if I'm in a rural area and the issue is youth festivals or the issues for theft, we're saying how can we bring the young people into a hub and expose them to technology opportunity, explore their creative mind, and solve those problems. So youth are now coming into hubs. All of these are members of in different locations across the country. And as we set up one hub, we call them an ESO, entrepreneurship support organizations. A lot of young people in that area gravitate towards them. Some of them have cafeterias, some of them have a game lounge. They have nice things that that are very fancy and beautiful. So young people come, then you expose them to technology, you expose them to the internet, you expose them to coding and other non-coding things.
Okay. So now that there's a general gathering of
Yeah.
all these hubs, what's the goal?
So the goal is to, amplify our voice,
Okay.
And to collaborate, and to let everybody in the nation also know that there are a lot of hubs spread across all the geopolitical zone. This is the national body.
Okay.
This is the national conference annual gathering. We call it those once every year.
Yeah.
So after now, we all disperse into our various zones and continue our work.
Yeah.
We continue in our online groups,
Yes.
but once a year we meet together
Yeah.
in this kind of program, and even some that we do outside of the country. So it's a good event to network, to learn about best practices, to develop capacity, and to foster new collaborations.
Wow, this was a learning curve for me. I don't know about you. Thank you so much. sir.
To stand before you today as we celebrate not only the achievements of our innovation ecosystem, but over the years, also the collaborative spirit that drives us forward. Before we delve into our theme for this year's event, Unlocking Potential, Collaborating for Growth and Impact, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey we've been on. Over the years, the innovation ecosystem in Nigeria has witnessed remarkable growth and transformation. We've seen startups blossom into successful enterprises, groundbreaking innovations that have solved complex challenges within our communities, and even a vibrant community of entrepreneurs and innovators emerging from every corner of our nation. Be it Maiduguri, be it Uyo, be it somewhere in the West, Kwara, or anywhere across the country. Our ecosystem has become a beacon of hope, not only for Nigerians, but for the entire African continent. We've attracted global attention and investment, and our startups are now making waves on the international stage. This is a testament to the talent, resilience, and boundless potential that exists within our borders. But as we gather here today, we must recognize that we have only scratched the surface of what's possible. Our theme, Unlocking Potential, Collaborating for Growth and Impact, couldn't be more apt. It underscores the critical need for us to come together as ecosystem players to synergize our efforts and to unlock the full potential of our innovation landscape. So what must we do to achieve this goal? Through this event and beyond, we need to forge strong partnerships, support diversity and inclusivity, advocate for a favorable policy environment that we now have representations and representatives in government, even the federal level, promote sustainable development and innovation, celebrate and share success stories, even from this hall, embrace risk-taking. And in closing, let us remember that we are part of something truly special here in Nigeria. Our innovation ecosystem has the potential to reshape industries, improve lives, and drive our nation's development forward. But we can only achieve this if we collaborate, if we work together towards a common goal, and if we unlock the immense potential that resides within our vibrant and diverse communities. I'm excited about the discussions, the deals, collaborations, and innovations that will emerge from this annual gathering. Together, we can unlock potential, drive growth, and make a lasting impact not only in Nigeria but across the world. Thank you, and let the 2023 ISEC Annual Gathering begin.
What's valuable is the ecosystem, the nature.
Okay.
And I like turning the fabric that's not into something. And we don't Stonecrafted judges.
Okay.
Stonecrafted, that's just the one you see before you.
Okay, amazing.
We turn the fabrics to something else.
Okay.
When you see our customer coming, you're like, wow, where is she from? And with our customer focused.
Okay.
And we do collaborations too to reach out to the youth and blending, fusing fashion with tech.
Okay.
Yeah, fuse fashion with
Fashion
tech.
and tech.
Yes, we're fusing fashion with
How
tech.
does it work?
We get graphics, we use graphics to get
I
designs.
see that.
Yeah.
So not like the conventional pencil where you
No.
draw. So you
We
use
get
some graphics.
use
I see.
graphics to get designs.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What's your expectation? One expectation for today's event?
To collaborate with the youth
Yes.
and to tell them like in the next 5 years we're there.
Okay.
We should be among the new era of AI, ecosystems,
Okay.
and the collabo.
I can only say an amen to that. Thank you so much, ma'am.
My name is
Elohim Juliet Etty.
Okay. What hall are you? Are you a member?
No, I'm not a member. I'm an attending member.
Okay.
We came to see, and I have come, I have seen, and I hope to conquer.
Amen.
Because I've seen that my passion is being put to work in this ISN.
What's your passion?
My passion has to do with the ecosystem, environmental law, seeing the environment clean and yielding its goods. And I came and I saw that things are being done with regards to the environment.
Yes.
It brought my interest. So I am an intending member. In fact, within me, I am a member
Oh,
already.
nice.
So I want to meet persons here which I have seen,
Yeah.
ask questions
Yes.
so as to learn and
Yeah.
know where to start from
Yes.
and how to go about my passion for the cleanliness of the environment. Because the place I came from, Warri,
Yes.
there are parts of our area that is being destroyed.
Wow.
Part of our environment, especially the waterways, the rivers, that's aquatic habitats. I would love to do something with regards to that.
I'm so happy to hear this, honestly, and I bet a lot of people will be really excited to hear that someone like you wants to do so much for your people. I
Yes.
hope you have an amazing event now.
So,
Thank you. Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
My name is Abdullah.
Yes.
I'm the founder and executive partner of Brand New Allied Partners.
Okay, is that somewhere here? Have you found your logo?
No, it's okay.
Okay, so is that a hub? Are you a member of the ISN network?
we're a member. Brilliance Hub is a member.
Brilliance Hub.
Yeah.
So what do we do at Brilliance Hub?
It's an incubation and acceleration facility. We train accelerate startups.
Oh, I see that. Can you give us a breakdown? Because honestly, some people are clueless, including myself.
So Brilliance Hub is good at what we leverage on is technology. We engage startups, design structure for them, especially in the north, where technology is fast growing, especially in Kaduna.
Okay.
Yeah, so technology ecosystem is
Yeah.
growing fast.
Okay.
So we decide to engage them and structure for them, system and stuff, mentor them, and position them in investments.
Okay. So is this your first time attending the ISN gathering?
This is the first time.
Oh, okay. What's your major expectation?
Build network, and I believe build network and make impact.
Right. Did you come all the way from Kaduna for this? That's amazing. Heartwarming. Hope you have a wonderful time.
Good morning. As rightly introduced, my name is Yakubu Musa, and it's really a pleasure to be a part of this 2023 ISN gathering. I'm standing here this morning for my boss, the Director General of your favorite regulator, the National Information Technology Development Agency, Mr. Kashifu Ino Abdullahi, who unfortunately couldn't make it to this gathering. He traveled out of the country on a national assignment and couldn't make it back, but he had directed me to stand in for him and deliver his keynote address. But before I do that, I would want to congratulate the outgone directors of ISN for successfully steering the affairs of ISN and conducting an election, which I think happened yesterday. And also congratulate the newly elected directors and wish them success. And we look forward to working with you. So as the messenger that I am, I would go ahead and read the Director General's keynote address. All protocols be observed. May peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you all. I am highly delighted for the invitation to participate in this year's Innovation Support Network annual gathering with the theme Unlocking Potential, Collaborating for Growth and Impact. The theme of this gathering is not only appropriate, but also underscores the reality that collaboration is a new innovation. This means that collaboration is the leading competitive edge across all spheres of socio-economic activities. In other words, collaboration is a necessity for sustainable innovation to happen and grow. The effort of the Innovation Support Network in sustaining this annual event is highly commendable. Your contribution to the growth of the tech innovation ecosystem remains invaluable. I would like to congratulate the ISN on the successful launch of the Omniverse, the premier ecosystem platform for tech, innovation, and connected industries on the continent. It will go a long way in building collaboration, connections, community, and content that drive the entire ecosystem to scale investments and share knowledge for a positive, lasting impact. The inauguration of the Omniverse is a testament to your collaborative efforts with relevant stakeholders in the ecosystem. This annual gathering of tech innovation ecosystem stakeholders comprising researchers, creators, innovators, investors, regulators, and tech enthusiasts provides a profitable platform for nurturing ideas into industry-changing products, services, and business processes. Stakeholders also have the opportunity to network, connect, and foster new sustainable relationships with other relevant target audience and people. However, the cardinal focus of this year's annual gathering is to encourage and strengthen collaboration toward assisting innovators in discovering innovative and efficient solutions to the various problems confronting us in the economic, social, and even political realms. You will agree with me that collaboration thrives when people with diverse knowledge, talents, and skills agree to work together to find solutions to our everyday problems. Innovative thinking that results in the creation of new goods, services, or procedures is the foundation of long-term economic progress and success. Yes, the global economy is contending with new challenges that can only be addressed through innovative actions, but innovation requires collaboration. Technological advancements are helping societies develop interconnected networks of cooperation to accomplish more and improve the quality of life for everyone. The way we live, work, and interact with others, both locally and globally, has been altered by these cooperative efforts. Today, we can use platforms to access systems, talents, and information that are democratizing knowledge. To accomplish sustainable innovation, all players in the ecosystem must work together. Furthermore, innovation is a process that encompasses the development of an idea, the engineering of a solution, and finally the transformation of industries or professions. This series of procedures cannot be completed by one person or by one organization. Hence, collaboration is required.
Hello, I'm chilling with the beautiful Jennifer, and this is Ventures Park. Jennifer, tell me what Ventures Park is all about.
Okay, hi everyone. Ventures Park is an enterprise support organization. So we foster entrepreneurship through incubation, acceleration, and then through business advisories, and then capacity building trainings, mentorship programs, and then also through our co-working facilities. So basically, we do incubation programs for startups and acceleration programs for startups. If you want your idea to come into reality, then you go through our incubation programs. And then if you want to scale your business, you go through our acceleration program. And then, like I said, we also have a co-working facility. We have 3 branches actually. We have 2 in Abuja, 1 in Maitama, and 1 in Karimu. And then we also have another branch in Lagos and at Victoria Island, Mansard Place. So basically, we've supported a lot of startups and we've worked with a lot of international organizations such as VC4A, such as
Piggy Best, you mentioned?
Yes, there are startups that's also supported. Like I said, so Ventures Park, right? We have like a big umbrella, Ventures Platform Fund. I don't know if you've heard of Ventures Platform, owned by Mr. Kola Aino.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Ventures platform consists of the Ventures part and the Ventures platform.
So it was really nice learning so much from you. Okay, yes, please, we can do the mic. Hi, beautiful.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
How excited are you about today's event? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest.
Okay, 9.
9?
Yeah.
Why's the 1 out? Your hair is beautiful.
Thank you very much.
And so is your spot, the Nest Innovation
Innovation.
Park. Please tell us about the Nest Innovation Park.
Okay, the Nest Innovation Park is an ecosystem that serves, that supports the entrepreneurs, creatives, and their startups. So we have different impact programs that we do. We also have a co-working space. We're based in Lagos, actually.
Okay.
Alagomeji, Yaba, Lagos.
Okay.
And then we have these programs that support this group of people. And we also have other initiatives like the Nestle's Playbook, supports students, entrepreneurs strictly. We have the Foundry.
Okay.
The Foundry provides business support, provides funding, provides mentorship, connects you with and collaborates you with other business owners, right? And then we also have a community for all of these guys.
Okay.
So this is the Creatives Hub for creatives, essentially.
Yeah.
So if you're a videographer, you are a writer, you're a singer, an artist,
Yes.
right? We have the hub, the Creatives Hub. You know, not a lot of creatives understand how
Yeah.
to explore their talents and, you know, the business side of it also.
Yes.
So what we do at the Nest is this Creative Hub, you know, helps these people come together, shows them the way, shows them the business side of things. And then we also have the Nest Institute. It's a training institute to train you on non-technical skills like digital marketing, like data analytics and the likes. And then we have the Girl Code Academy.
Okay.
This is just for women. We are trying to close the gap with the women in tech, right? So this is free.
Okay.
The Girl Code Academy is free and also trains them on digital skills too. And then we have, you can scan the barcode here to our website, right? So essentially what we do is we serve as an ecosystem for this group of people. That's the creatives, the entrepreneurs, and the startups.
Okay.
And then we have a community, so these people are not alone. They have other fellow business owners that are in the same community with them.
Okay.
And then they can also relate with their stories and the likes. But we also have a co-working space at Lagos. So most of them come to our co-working spaces to use the space to work, and then they also use it to collaborate with other business owners too. So essentially that's what we do at the Nest.
Amazing. So I'm really interested in the Creatives Hub and the Girl Code Academy. So for the
Okay.
Creatives Hub, does it come with a fee?
No, it's free. It's a community. There's no payment, none whatsoever. So you know, not all creatives know, like not a lot of people know what goes on with the creatives, right? So we have this community, and then we usually have the creative festival every year. We bring all of these creatives together. We bring creative legends together. Also, we're having one this year, right, in November. So it's just for all other
And in
creatives
Lagos,
to.
right?
Yes.
Okay. We're in Abuja, not within you yet.
Don't worry, with time we'll most likely expand and come to the side. But it brings all the creatives together. They, you know, showcase their talents,
Yeah.
sell their talents, and then we also bring business owners. We also bring organizations like the WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization, UNDP, and the likes. Bring them together to support this group of people. So it's a community that, you know, serves this group of people. It's absolutely free. Then for the Girl Code Academy is also just trying to close the gap with women in tech, and then it's free. It's also free. So the trainings are free, and we have a community for that also.
Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
All right.
I believe we can do much if we do it together. But then, as this saying says, you win games alone. You can win a game, but when you do it with a team and also with intelligence, you infuse intelligence and teamwork. Definitely, you will win championship. So, and this ISN has shown that we have been able to achieve this. So I would start with always the government here with us. I will start with the government, Mr. Yakubu of ONDI. I believe even in your speech you said the government is doing a lot in terms of fostering collaboration in the ecosystem. So I would like to also hear from you, what are the things that, what are the...
System is collaboration, right? And innovation does not happen in isolation. You require that collaboration. And of course, the government plays a very critical role in ensuring that collaboration is fostered within the ecosystem. And this is done through the primary mandate of the government, which is creating that enabling environment, right? And this is done through enabling policies and regulations, first of all, right? And how do you do that? It's through the co-creation of this enabling policies and regulations, whereby each and every stakeholder within the ecosystem is engaged to sort of understand what are the needs of the ecosystem, right? How do we work together? What kind of policies or regulations do we need to put in place to enable the growth of the ecosystem? And to say that, yes, we're lucky in NIDA because of the leadership we have. We have really, because most of the time there's this lack of trust from the ecosystem, right? The government, there's that lack of trust in the sense that we're usually accused, let me put it that way, that the government often comes up with policies and regulations that are stifling. And we've since graduated from just sitting down within our own offices and coming up with policies and regulations, but ensuring that in whatever we're going to do in terms of policy or regulation for the ecosystem, we co-create these regulatory instruments with the ecosystem. Secondly, also, because of the convening power of the government, right, infrastructure also is required to foster this collaboration. So the government plays that critical role of enabling investments into the required infrastructure that will bring together everyone and within the ecosystem to sort of work together. And thirdly, also funding. I think it's critical. It's a very essential component in fostering that collaboration. And of course, the government either provides or facilitates because you have a lot of partners, DFIs and the likes that have the ability to fund some of these things, and the government has that power to facilitate the funding that will foster collaboration. So these are some of the components that the government can and or is doing to ensure that we foster that collaborative ecosystem. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Initiative. So with this, I would like to also engage Dr. Tuweba on the efforts to get more insight on what brought them to think about bringing digital innovation hubs to bring to foster collaboration where they facilitate research institutions, universities, and also hubs to come together and set up digital innovation hubs. So what really triggered them to actually what really triggered you to actually come up with that initiative and bring about the digital innovation hubs in Nigeria?
To answer that, we have to think about what an ecosystem essentially is. I mean, put simply, it's made up of components of it that are working together and are interdependent on each other. So, we provide services to each other, we work together to achieve goals, which are, basically win-win, creating a win-win situation. And what we found at the Digital Transformation Center is that we do have the makings of a vibrant, dynamic ecosystem in Nigeria as far as digital innovation is concerned. But we are talking, and that's great, but are we really cooperating to build? Are we really creating those partnerships that are essential for this ecosystem to really thrive? So that's one of the things that informed how we intervene as a project. And so we started with the policy level where NIDA is our partner. Pretty well. And where we support the development and implementation of participatory policy implementation frameworks. So we're supporting the upgrading of the rulemaking policy process portal that will encourage participation. We're going to work on a digital transformation dashboard so that evidence-based policies can be made so that they are responsive to those needs of the ecosystem that we just talked about. So that's one aspect of it. But we really, if you look at our project, we really focus on the end user of it. Why? Because you have to go with. I'm a great believer in the design thinking approach. You have to use user-centered approaches in order to be successful. And are we talking tech to tech? Are we talking tech to the users of tech? So in our case, we want to speak the same language or create a common language between the users of tech and tech. And this is why the concept of the Digital Innovation Hub was created under the African European Digital Innovation Bridge framework. And basically what this kind of Digital Innovation Hub is that it's a one-stop shop that offers all the services that a small business that does not have tech as a product, but is a user of tech, needs in order to transform their businesses. So we're talking about test before invest services, acquiring competencies to be able to understand what the needs of your business as far as digital innovation is concerned, and anything that you need to go into digital transformation, how to go about judging which is the best solution for your business, what processes will be digitalized, and all that. And so, in addition to where to get the resources, the investments that you need to be able to advance. And for startups as well, we're looking at identifying existing digital solutions and making new ones through our Tech My Biz initiative, and also putting them in a tailor-made acceleration program that culminates with market awareness and broad-based user testing. All this will be happening in hubs. And so it was important then to start with a competitive process for the DIH, just to, first of all, sensitize that we're not looking for a single hub. We have a lot of competent hubs in Nigeria, but we're looking for a consortium of competent partners, with a lead member being a Nigerian partner, basically, so that we can bring together a set of skills that are required. So this is basically the kind of cooperation and strategic partnership we're talking about. At the same time, we're looking at mainstreaming research and academia outputs into the ecosystem. We know that we have universities that are doing a lot in digital innovation, but are not able maybe to leverage partnerships with tech startups, with hubs, to really put out what they do and test it out there. So we have a partnership with UNILAG and with the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, and we're looking to expand those partnerships probably in other regions as well. Those are just a few things just to show, because innovation never stands still. It is an innovation, once it's innovated and it's out there, it's considered mainstream. And we want to keep going and keep moving, but why are we doing it? And so just to wrap up, I would say the reason for all these partnerships is so that some downstream users can get an appetite and consume those innovations, and then it creates basically benefits, financial and otherwise, for startups, for hubs, and for MSMEs in our case as well. Thank you.
I believe, and this is going to bring about synergetic environment in the ecosystem. So we're looking forward to all the actualization of all these initiatives that you're doing. Going forward, I would like to engage Nanko Madu to learn about, you are the parents of collaborative ecosystem. You were part of the founding collaborative ecosystem, AfriLabs. So what metrics are you using in order to see the impact of what this collaboration is bringing about? What metrics are you using, and how are you?
My vision as AfriLabs is to improve or impact on the economy of the continent, driven by the power of our community. And so when we are measuring impact, of course we have to start to look at the matrices that impact on economic development. So we're looking at, job creation. We're looking at, the number of businesses, that we've supported, startups, entrepreneurs that we've supported that are still thriving. we're looking at the number of hubs that we've been able to support to grow, and the likes.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we please meet you?
Okay, I'm Chinedu. I'm a community member of DEXU.
Okay. DEXU. DEXU. What does that mean?
Okay, so
what do you guys do?
Okay, so DEXU is a platform, a platform that connects trainers and students. Now, there are a lot of people that want to maybe learn tech-related courses or soft tech skills like digital marketing, UI, UX, graphics, and then the hardcore ones which are high-in-demand courses like the coding and web design and all that stuff. So if you're interested in learning all this, yes, a platform like DEXU connects you with the right tutors. Now, if you're a trainer, you have an idea or knowledge of all these things that I mentioned, the platform connects you with students. So as a student, you're gaining knowledge, and then as a trainer, you're earning money from training. Yes, that's what DEXU is all about. It connects African talents to global tech opportunities. And these are courses that when you learn, definitely you'll be able to probably get a job, make some money on your own and all this stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so is this your first time attending the ISN that
Okay, so we attended the last one when we were just trying to put things.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate that? 1 to 10, yay! Please come and meet you.
Okay, my name is Ajuma. I am the managing director of Light. Well, I think by as you did,
have you attended
online? This is my first major event.
Okay, so tell me one favorite expectation.
I always see a lot of collaborations happening between other hubs.
My name is Dorhon Ramdan, and I am the host of the Red Carpet.